Ever feel like you're the only one standing in your own way? You set a goal, then hesitate, you get excited, then overthink, you start and suddenly stop? Yeah, same. This book cracked that wide open for me. Welcome to MindMuse Audio, and today we are diving into Do the Work by Steven Pressfield, a no BS guide to punching resistance in the face and finally doing what you were meant to do. Let's get into it. This is not about inspiration, it's about war. Let's sit with this. Steven Pressfield doesn't sugarcoat it. He says resistance will try to kill your dream before it ever takes its first breath. And here's the kicker: resistance doesn't wear a name tag. It disguises itself as procrastination, doubt, overplanning, busyness, even perfectionism. You ever spend hours researching instead of starting? Or make the to-do list but never do the actual thing? Yup, that's resistance in a suit, pretending to be productivity. The hard truth? You don't need more motivation. You need to start, even badly, especially badly. Because action neutralizes fear. Starting kills doubt. Just sit with that for a second. Fear is not the enemy. Stalling is. Now, here's where it gets interesting. Most of us wait to feel ready. But readiness is a lie. Resistance tells you to keep you comfortable. Steven says fear is a compass. If you're scared of doing something, that's probably exactly what you should be doing. Want to write a book but scared people will judge it? Start a podcast but afraid of your voice? Launch your product but worried it won't work? Or it won't be perfect? Then do it. That fear? That's gold. That's the signal. What would you start today if you weren't afraid of failing? Pause here. Really think about it. Because your fear is pointing to your truth. The enemy is in your head, not the world. But wait, this hit me the hardest. We love blaming external stuff, the economy, lack of time, algorithm, other people. But the real enemy? It's our inner resistance, whispering, "You're not good enough. This won't work. Maybe next year." Steven says, resistance will use your own voice against you. It knows your insecurities, your doubts, your wounds, and it will weaponize them to keep you small. Ever hear that voice saying, "Who do you think you are?" Yeah, that's not the truth. That's resistance. Here's the mindset shift. That voice isn't you. It's your fear pretending to protect you, but it's actually just blocking your light. What belief are you still carrying that's keeping you stuck? Start before you're ready and then keep going. Okay, let's be honest. Most dreams die in the thinking about it phase. Stephen, keep it simple. Start before you're ready. You don't need clarity, you need momentum. Think about learning to ride a bike. You didn't wait till you were ready. You wobbled, you scraped your knees, but you got on anyway. Same with your work. You will learn by doing. And here's the twist: resistance doesn't stop once you start, it shape shifts. You'll hit a wall halfway, doubt will come back louder. Stephen calls this the belly of the beast. It's the dark tunnel where most people quit. But if you keep going, even just one step at a time, you'll come out the other side. Changed, sharper, stronger. What project are you halfway through but afraid to finish? Ship it, even if it's not perfect. This part made me flinch. He says resistance loves perfectionism because perfectionism means you'll never finish. You know what kills more dreams than failure? Waiting to make it perfect. Whether it's your first book, course, reel, post, product, pitch, you have to ship it. It will never feel perfect, but done is better than dreaming. Ask yourself, what imperfect action can I take today? Because the world doesn't need your overthinking, it needs your work. You were chosen. Now act like it. Here's the soul of the book. Stephen reminds us, you didn't choose your calling, it chose you. And with that comes a responsibility, a duty to bring it to life. Resistance isn't proof that you're unworthy, it's proof that your work matters. If it didn't matter, resistance wouldn't show up. But it did, and it will, again and again. So what now? Make it sacred. Treat your work like it's holy. Show up for it, even when it's hard, even when no one's watching, even when you feel like quitting. Because when you do the work, consistently, imperfectly, boldly, the universe meets you halfway. Let's wrap this up gently. You don't have to be fearless. You just have to be brave enough to begin. You don't need to conquer the whole mountain. Just take one messy step today. And you don't need to wait for perfect clarity. You need to trust that momentum creates meaning. Do the work isn't a motivational speech. It's a spiritual slap in the face. One that says, you were made for more, but you have to meet it halfway. So, what are you waiting for? Thank you for listening to MindMuse audio. If this helped you reflect, like, share and subscribe, and come back anytime you need a reset.